Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers, taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And, Charles, we know how difficult it is to go back-to-back in the NFL. Few have succeeded in doing so. But here are the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of the AFC yet again, try to lift that Lombardi Trophy.
Remember, this is a franchise that played in the first ever Super Bowl. Then they ended up winning Super Bowl IV, which was 50 years prior to winning Super Bowl 54. They didn't want to wait another 50 years, so they went ahead and made it back this year. What a great run for this Kansas City team.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the 8th time in franchise history, one of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era, and they look to claim their 6th title, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
The partner, to get it done, they've got to take history and put it in a headlock, because they want to be a team that loses one year but comes back and wins the Super Bowl the next, and it's only happened 3 times prior. The Cowboys, Super Bowls 5 and 6, the Dolphins in Super Bowls 6 and 7, and most recently, the Patriots in Super Bowls 52 and 53.
The first carry now. This is Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
The 45-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That's good.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so they can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Patrick Mahomes sacked.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Makes the score Chiefs 3, 49ers nothing.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. First carry for Raheem Mostert. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
31, Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo hooking up here with Trent Taylor. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there, And almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out there. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give to the tight end, Kelsey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
It's a gain of 6.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught, Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with a touchdown pass to Sammy Watkins. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays right after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Richie James on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
23-yard line.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
49ers.
Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
San Francisco.
Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel up. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half.
Chiefs 10.
The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he He's got this down to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Tevin Coleman, now in his second year with the Niners. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The quick slant caught. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Garoppolo looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
So much of the 49ers' success last season was due to tight end George Kittle, the NFL's all-pro tight end in 2019. If you want to start a debate, ask the question, is he the best tight end in the game? Or is it Kansas City's Travis Kelce? Maybe they're 1A and 1B. In any event, Kittle had 107 catches last season, his second straight 1,000-yard season, and he's a threat anywhere on the field, especially as you get closer to the goal line.
This will make it into the end zone and bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Travis Kelce.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 78 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. 2nd and 16. Now here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Mahomes took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you want to be aggressive out near midfield. You feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped it? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Now goal for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
At the 29-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
So this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Hill, the intended receiver once again, and that'll bring up second down. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick six in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick sixes over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall him on. What a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. 15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. The Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Number 35 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 7 yards the pickup. First down, San Francisco. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 5.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Pass intended for George Kittle.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
65. Mike, 53. Mike. Hey, pick your game.
Garoppolo looking to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, they certainly have the look of a team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word, playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
Gold with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
17.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. One final try from Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. There he goes left side. The way to run it, boy. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.